Hello, my chicklets. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you are taking care of yourself. Today we will be reading Backstage, Hijinx. This story does involve Remus, so there is a bit of a content warning. Please make sure to check that out. Welcome, everyone. You're here with Melanie in the Morning, where I sit down and get the scoop on the hottest celebrities. Today we have the infamous Remus Crown joining us. Remus is a noted horror actor and twin brother to the very popular Roman Crown, Crown Prince of the silver screen. Tell us, Remus, what brought you into the spotlight that your brother has for so long controlled? I think everything you just said right there sums it up, Mel's. Don't get me wrong, I love my dear brother, but I'm not one to stay in his shadow, so I thought it was time to make a bigger splash than he did. And make a splash you did. Your new movie, The Silent Scream, has reached the top of the box office in a matter of weeks. It's being called a thought-provoking masterpiece that shakes people to the very core of their existence. What inspired you to write such a movie? Don't know what to tell ya. I don't really have a process. There's no real rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do. He smiled his twisted smile and leaned in. But I'll tell you one secret. All good artists, writers, anything of the sort, they need a good filter and editor. Most people can train this ability in their own heads, but I cannot. So I have an amazing person who does both. Oh? So the notorious lone wolf is not actually a lone wolf. We have heard rumors that, much like your brother, you found a special someone. Normally, Remus would be irritated that the interviewer was once again bringing up Roman, but the thought of talking about his boyfriend made him giddy. I did. He is an absolutely lovely person. Don't know why he puts up with me. Remus and Melanie both laughed. Does this mystery man have a name, or will we have to wait in anticipation? Oh, he has a name, but he's not one for the spotlight, so I will be keeping his identity a secret. Of course, I'm happy about that because it means I get to have him all to myself. Do we at least get a hint about his personality? You can't keep your fans guessing like that. Oh, I'm not sure he'll mind too much. Then again, my kitten is so temperamental, hissing at me when he is upset, pushing me away when he gets too flustered. It's adorable. Remus had a dopey grin on his face as he played with the white streak in his hair. He's snarky and sarcastic, but such an absolute sweetheart when he wants to be. He is the fan I care the most about. We are talking about a human and not a cat, right? Of course. Or am I? They laughed again, but no one was sure if he was serious. That was the thing about Remus. He was unpredictable, and therefore it was hard to have him on talk shows. The host who could follow along with him were far and few in between, but everyone had wanted to try after the movie was such a success. Remus had written, directed, and starred in his movie. It was an impressive feat on its own, but doing it while eclipsed by his brother's shadow, every news outlet was clamoring for his story. They continued for a bit longer, as Melanie continued asking her questions, constantly being redirected by Remus, until finally, they were getting close to the end of the segment. Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure to check out The Silent Scream in a theater near you. Melanie wrapped up the show after finishing her interview, shaking Remus's hand before he walked off stage, almost bouncing. What was that? Virgil said, smacking the back of Remus's head. You were supposed to be talking about your movie, not your love life. He hissed, dragging Remus towards the dressing room. Seriously, what do I do with you? Oh, you know you love me, Virgin. The two of them made it to the dressing room, and Virgil locked the door, looking at Remus. You know better than anyone how false that nickname is. Now, why did you have to go and talk about our relationship on air? You know how anxious it makes me. I know, but I couldn't help myself. You really are the cutest. I need the whole world to know you are mine. Remus went in for a kiss, but Virgil stopped him, a light blush on his face. Not here, you moron. Wait until we get home. I don't want to get caught. Remus whined, pouting, but his puppy dog eyes didn't affect Virgil. Not when Virgil had grown up with his best friend Patton. He was the true master of puppy dog eyes. No. I'm not going to cave. Please, V, just a few little kisses. Little kisses typically mean you trying to kiss me all over my neck to claim me. I promise, not this time. Please, just let me give you a wet, sloppy kisses. Virgil couldn't help but laugh. When we get home, Remus, let me take your makeup off. We can head home after that, and when we are home, we can do whatever you want, okay? Wait, whatever I want? He teasingly wiggled his eyebrows, but Virgil just gave him a smirk. Whatever you want. Now sit still. Let me take your makeup off. While we are still in the studio, I am just your manager. Normally, Remus would pout, but the promise of a free pass when they got home was too exciting for him to care. He loved his boyfriend more than anything, and it was enough to make him sit still for 5 minutes. Thank you all for listening. Again, this one is Backstage Hijinx. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.